Some stand over 6 feet tall, each of them with a different face and body. 15 men, women, and children, bound at the neck, the ankles, and the waist. After recognizing the similarities between a third world country sweatshop and American slavery, Cash Crop was born. The creator, Stephen Hayes, made the exhibit in 2010, and it has been traveling the country ever since.
Cash Crop is 15 life-size statues that all chained to a pallet. The pallet represents today and how we outsource our goods from these sweatshops in third world countries.
The exhibit consists of 3 separate pieces. The first is a large woodcut tapestry called Tradition. The second is called Gluttony. Each block is a carving of a slave ship. Hayes wanted to recreate a modern-day sweatshop, so he locked himself in his room and worked day and night to produce these pieces. The third are the 15 statues that Hayes built from scratch. The first thing Hayes did to create one of these statues was cast a mold of his friends and family. He then filled the mold with cement, each of them producing a different body. To create the shackles around the neck, wrists, and ankles, he went around to different railroads and picked up nails off the tracks. He then welded the nails to their current form. He wanted to show the eerie similarity between transporting goods of today on a railroad and transporting people of yesterday across the ocean. Hayes' brother, Spence King, has traveled around the country with this exhibit for the last 9 years and has seen the emotions Cash Crop brings out of people.
And I tell people they get emotional and stuff, but it's good because we live in a we world, not a me world, and it's only one race, the human race. And it can bring you closer together and to be a better person going forward.
It's estimated that over 100 million people are still working in sweatshops around the world. With this year marking the 400th anniversary of American slavery, it's easy to say how far we've come, but we can't forget how far we still have to go. In Chapel Hill, Kayla Boswell. Walking down Franklin Street, you may notice a lot of clothing stores and restaurants. But for a town as large as Chapel Hill, it's missing one major thing: grocery stores. Chapel Hill is a food desert, which the U.S. Department of Agriculture defines as a part of the country where fresh produce is challenging to come by, and 33% of an urban area's population live 1 mile or farther from a grocery store. The majority of people in Chapel Hill belong to the university, and in 2014, 2 students saw a need and created the Carolina Cupboard.
The purpose of the Carolina Cupboard is to provide food services as well as another thing we started was toiletries to the UNC students. We did this primarily due to seeing that need on campus. A lot of students were going through the dining halls, not able to actually afford those meal plans because meal plans are very expensive. So we found that niche and basically just took it head on.
The most popular meal plan offered by Carolina Dining Services, the Unlimited Plan, costs $2,360.28 per semester. That's where the cupboard comes in. Located in the basement of the Avery dorm, anyone affiliated with UNC is free to use it. All you have to do is show your one card and fill out 3 surveys. The pantry has canned goods, fresh vegetables, eggs, and there's no limit on how much you can take. You can take what you need, and when you need more, you go back.
Coming to Carolina Cupboard has honestly positively impacted my experience here at Carolina. Just with reducing stress of figuring out what I'm eat, where I'm gonna get groceries from. It's just really efficient and easy to use. To be honest, I don't really know what I would do if I didn't have this resource.
The cupboard sees about 20 to 30 patrons a week and has become an indispensable resource to students who would not be able to afford food otherwise. And while a food pantry like Carolina Cupboard does not fix food insecurity across Chapel Hill, it's a major step in the right direction. Reporting from Chapel Hill, Kayla Boswell, Carolina Week. This year at the State Fair, when you weren't on the largest traveling Ferris wheel or eating some delicious deep-fried food, you could learn how to do something very interesting: how to milk a cow. The NC State Animal Science Club hosted a milk booth. You could pay $5 that would support the club and learn how to properly milk a cow. NC State student and animal science major Nicole Valliere was excited for the work that came with her job.
It's such an amazing feeling. It's such a passion that we have for these animals, and we want to show the world how amazing they are and how great they are for humans. And it's great to see the next generation of kids learn about these things and actually get the correct facts and not learn about the industry from the wrong side of the track.
The wrong side of the track Nicole is talking about is the negative side of the dairy industry we often see or hear about. But the Food and Drug Administration, as well as Nicole, remind us that the dairy industry is one of the most regulated industries in the country since the first pasteurized milk ordinance in 1924. At the fair, even the youngest of children can learn about the positive side of the industry and how to milk a cow.
I learned to milk the cow.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture recorded that the U.S. produced 217 million pounds of milk last year, and that number only continues to increase. The work the Animal Science Club is doing to inform the public is important, and what's even better is that they're having fun while doing it. From the State Fair in Raleigh, Kayla Boswell.